Hello everyone, I'm Sherry with Mature Beauty Studio, and today I want to give you the beginner's guide to Seint makeup. I'm 64 years old and I started using this makeup a little over a year ago, and it was such a game changer for me that I decided to become an artist. So I'm going to show you some easy tips and tricks today to get started with this easy cream-based makeup that's going to give you this beautiful, flawless 3D finish. So let's get started. First thing, when we get color matched, is I usually choose 4 colors for you. So this is very different than your traditional foundation that's maybe one color. And the reason that we have these different colors is our face is not one color. And the older we get, the flatter our face looks without giving it a little dimension. So it's super easy to use, so don't be frightened by using a few different colors. So the palette looks like this. And this is a little magnetic compact that you get with Seint Makeup. You order your tins and they come in little containers like this, and you simply pop the top off and put them in that magnetic compact. So when I color match you, I choose these colors. So one would be your main highlight color. We call our foundations highlights. And that is really the color that matches your skin tone. And then I would choose a brightening highlight color, and that's going to go under your eyes and maybe down your nose and just create a little bit of brightening and really bring your face to life. This darker color is our contour shade. That's going to lift our cheekbones, bring down a receding hairline, and just give you that chiseled look that we're all looking for. Next color is our lip and cheek color, and that's used both as a blush and on your lips. So how easy is that? It's so cool to have everything in one compact. So let's go ahead and get started. Because I have under eye darkness and a lot of discoloration in certain areas of my face, I'm going in with the color correction color just to neutralize all that darkness. Then I'm going to go in with my main foundation color, also known as our main highlight. This is going to create a nice flawless finish and an even complexion. Then I'm going to go in with our contour colors. That is going to lift our cheekbones, and I'm also going to use it on my forehead just to bring down that hairline a bit and along my jawline to make a nice even jaw. Then I'm going with that brightening highlight in the corners of my eye and down the center of my face. This creates a beautiful triangle of light. Now I'm adding that lip and cheek color on the top of my contour and on my lips just to give us a little bit of color, and then blend, blend, blend. The cream blends just beautifully, especially once it's warm to your skin. This makeup is so easy to use. Even on your eyelids, it can work as an eyeshadow primer. Now that I've done all my face makeup, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyes. And this is also super simple with everything that's in your compact. I'm going to use a simple little line brush, and I am going to do my eyebrows. I'm just going to fill them in a little bit. I'm just going to take this brush them up a little bit, and just do a little bit of fill in. They're pretty good because I actually got my brows microbladed, so I could save a little bit of time. So I have a really nice shape with the microblading, but I'm just going to fill in a little bit with that shadow and simply brush it through just to kind of fill them in just a little bit more, give them a little bit more definition. And it's super easy. You can do this with your eyeshadow or your contour. And again, this line brush makes it super easy to do that. So just kind of simply go through and brush them up. Now I've also taken my brightening highlight that I used here and done it on my lids, because I have a lot of discoloration on my lids. So that way I've got a nice primer for my lids, and I can go in and I'm going to just choose a very light color like that, which is Cupcake. And I'm going to just do a windshield wiper movement across my lids, and that's going to just seal that cream and give me a good base for my eyeshadow. So simply just add a little bit of that. If you have a translucent setting powder, you can do the same with that. Then I'm going into a mid-tone. I'm going to use this one right here. You can see it's very well loved. That one is called Bubba, and it's just kind of a warm brown. And I like that color. It just makes everybody's eyes look pretty no matter what color. So again, kind of starting at the outside and swirling, doing it on my lid and reaching up a little bit higher. You can see I have hooded eyes. So with hooded eyes, we need to go way up here, because when our eyes are in their natural state, you don't see much of that lid. So again, I'll do the lid and just reach up a little bit higher with little swirly motions back and forth. Super easy. Eyeshadow shouldn't be hard or complicated. And because I'm wearing a purple today, I'm going to go in with a color called Lullaby, which is just really a pretty, it's kind of a purpley, but it has a little bit of a brown tone, so it should go nice with the Bubba. And you notice I started with my brush right at the edge, and that's because the most shadow is going to be deposited where you start with your brush. So I'm going to start at the outer corner and just kind of bring it in like that. And that way we're keeping the darkness on the outside and the lighter on the inside. And that's going to make our eyes look bigger. And again, if you have hooded eyes, keep that in mind. You want to keep dark on the outside, light in the center. And if you have any eyeshadow fallout because you're doing your eyeshadow after your face makeup, I'm going to show you a quick tip to take care of that too. And that's why I love these cream makeups. You can just take care of any issues right away. So now I have Bubba and Lullaby. So I've gotten some nice definition. And then I'm simply going to take my ring finger and dip it in a color called Drift, which is a little bit of a shimmery shade. And I like that lightness at the center. So I'm simply going to just tap it on my lid and kind of in my tear duct. Do the same over here. And I love the way that looks. It just brings that little light shimmer to the center of your eye. And again, just a little bit to that tear duct area. So you can see how pretty that is. Then my other big trick is don't use eyeliner. When you have a mature eye, eyeliner can look really, really harsh on you. So I'm simply taking the small end of my eyeshadow brush and I am going to just tap it into a little bit of an eyeshadow color and just do a smudgy line underneath with that shadow. So you can see what that did. That just defined my eye without really making it look tiny. So I'm going to do the same thing on the upper lid. And if you have to pull your eye because you got some of that wiggly eye thing going on, feel free to do that. So again, line with that shadow and kind of put it right in that V. So look at the difference, right? I add some definition and darkness. So again, we'll do the lower lid and I'm going to just do the upper lid, same thing with this darker shadow. And then I can just blend everything out, do one nice blend with that brush, meld them all together, just like that. And for my cleanup trick that I promised you, I'm going into my brightening highlight and I am just going to take a little bit of that color and just tap it. We don't want to put a ton of makeup under our eyes. And that's why, remember, when we put the brightening highlight on, I put it here and here, and then we just kind of melded them in the center. So we're going to keep that light, but look at how beautifully that lifts that shadow up. So there where it's a little bit dragging, we're simply just going to lift that right on up, clean up any eyeshadow that we have, and it just gives you a beautiful eye look. I'll finish with a little mascara, and then we'll go ahead and add maybe a little illuminator, and that will be our finished look for today. So nobody likes to see anybody put on mascara. This part's pretty boring, but we'll get it done quick. I am using Thrive mascara today. I love this because it's a nice tubular mascara. It stays all day long and I don't end up with any raccoon eyes later in the day. So I would recommend that one. Maybelline Sky High is another one that I also like. And there you have it. Pretty easy peasy, right? Now, this is my final little thing that I really like. We have cream illuminators and we have powder illuminators. Today I'm going to be using a cream called Pearl. And I'm just gonna simply put it, hopefully you can see that little bit of light catching that it adds to just the top of our cheeks, right above where I put my blush. And then I'll put it right on the tip of my nose and a little bit in a Cupid's bow. That's it. Pretty easy. So that's your basic introduction to Seint makeup. Again, everything comes in one little compact to get started, or you can go ahead and choose maybe a double decker. So you have some room for some eyeshadows. These are so cool, these magnetic compacts. We have all shapes, sizes, colors, and all your makeup comes in one easy to carry little palette. Perfect for travel, perfect for in your purse. So how do you get started? Simply by sending me a makeup-free selfie. That's how I'm going to color match you. So I have a quick little form you fill out, and you'll send that back to me with your selfie. I'll choose your colors, and from there you just get started. You will love wearing this makeup. It's been, like I said, a game changer for my mature skin. I'm 64 years old, and I really never thought I could get this kind of glow back with a really easy, inexpensive makeup. So if you'd like to give it a try, please just message me below, write match in the comments, and I will take care of you and get you started. Thanks so much for joining me here today. Bye-bye.